I've always liked to tell stories, make up stories, just kind of play around and have stories with my friends. And I guess it's gotten to a point where I just want to share these stories with the world. I think a lot of it is just pretty interesting. People would actually like to read it. People would actually like to know what's happening. I think it's a very interesting take in the world that I have, and I just kind of want other people to know it. The main series I've been working on for the past 3 or 4 years is a story called The Journeyman. It's actually a long series. It's based on superheroes, and I've planned out like 8 or so books. I've still been working out the details. I finished one book so far, and I still need to edit that before I can send it off to publication or whatever. And then this November, I'm going to start working on the sequel, which hopefully is going to go well. But I think I should actually get the first one published before I worry about the sequel. And then a year ago, I started this project called Weeping Mary. The story's about 3 college dropouts who decide to fake a religious miracle in order to get money. And I kind of worked on that for about a month, and I really like where it's going, but I haven't had the motivation to get back into it. It's a story where each of us write our own story in this long epic about different people with superpowers. It's been basically, I write one story for each book or installation, Tom writes the other one, and then we progressively release each of these collections together throughout as it goes on. And then maybe every so often we have a book that's entirely one story written by the two of us together, not just two separate stories. Honestly, I don't care all that much about where my career is going. It's mainly just get myself published one time. That way I can consider myself an official author. It's get my foot in the door. That way I have a presence in the industry. I don't really care how much I'm considered as a good or a bad author. I know I'm not that great right now. Like I would never be considered or compared to Stephen King. Maybe a long way from now, but that's not my concern right now. I just want to get published. I have considered that maybe if one of my things were to be adapted into some greater thing, maybe like I would have Weeping Mary become like a serial drama, like Breaking Bad or whatever. I think that the characters and the setting and the subject matter really lends itself to that sort of thing. It would just take some tinkering around with an adaptation in order to get into the proper setting. So it would be an ongoing series.